SOLVE was founded in 1969 by Governor Tom McCall. SOLVE originally stood for Stop Oregon Litter and Vandalism and was focused on addressing these two important issues. Litter was a major problem along roadways, in natural areas, and on our beaches. Vandalism also posed a major threat to community livability and resulted in reduced property values. Over the years, SOLVE's mission has evolved to address the current environmental issues facing our state. In each year, SOLVE involves over 35,000 volunteers in the improvement of our environment. Today, our mission is to bring Oregonians together to improve our environment and build a legacy of stewardship. SOLVE projects fall under four general categories: planting of native trees and shrubs, removal of non-native invasive weeds, litter and illegal dump site cleanup, and monitoring and maintenance of watershed restoration sites. All SOLVE programs follow a unique model which allows us to leverage a very small staff into over 1,000 events each year. SOLVE projects are community-driven. Rather than being selected by the organization, we are here to support projects that the community values and identifies. Each project must address an environmental need in the community, whether it is an accumulation of marine debris, lack of native plants, or an area covered by non-native invasive weeds. All SOLVE events engage volunteers in hands-on learning opportunities. Volunteers enjoy their experience more when they understand why their work is important and learn more about environmental issues while they are actively addressing them. All of SOLVE's work is nonpartisan. Our bylaws specifically restrict the organization from engaging in advocacy. This allows us to focus on hands-on work that needs to be done to improve our environment while not getting caught up in political debates. Lastly, the typical SOLVE event takes place during 3 to 4 hour time frame. This allows volunteers to get involved without a major time commitment while providing enough time to get the work done. Today, SOLVE engages volunteers in 7 different programs throughout the state. A unique cleanup effort, the Spring Oregon Beach Cleanup, involves over 4,000 volunteers on a single day. Held each year since 1986, it has grown into an Oregon tradition with people from across the state coming together to protect the health of our ocean, wildlife, and coastal economies. Covering the entire Oregon coast, the Spring Beach Cleanup gives this special part of Oregon the attention it deserves. SOLVE works with thousands of volunteers, haulers, sponsor organizations, and local businesses to make this event a success each year. Since 1990, Solve It has provided an opportunity for volunteers to make a difference for Earth Day. Each April, SOLVE supports over 200 projects throughout the state to improve the environment. Typical projects include pulling invasive weeds, planting native trees and shrubs, and picking up trash to improve the land, air, and water on which we all depend. Created in 1984 and the first of its kind, the SOLVE Beach and Riverside Cleanup combines our famous annual fall cleanup of the Oregon coast with inland events all across the state each September. SOLVE aligns its effort with the global community, as this event is typically held in tandem with the International Coastal Cleanup. Volunteers can choose to either come to the beach or stay in their local community to help out with litter pickup, invasive weed removal, and planting of native trees and shrubs. Project Oregon supports projects anytime, anywhere. This program allows all Oregonians the freedom to plan events in their own community around the schedule of their own lives or the availability of volunteers. Upon choosing a location, date, and time, leaders receive all the support they need to lead a successful event. Oregon Adopt a River is a partnership between SOLVE and the Oregon State Marine Board. Oregon Adopt a River supports individuals and organizations in cleaning and preserving their favorite stretch of waterway, including rivers, lakes, and streams anywhere in Oregon. While focusing on watershed health and a good stewardship ethic, participants can improve their local waterway by picking up trash, removing invasive weeds, or both. Participants make a commitment of 2 years, completing at least 2 cleanups or invasive plant removal events each year. The Team Up for Watershed Health program brings volunteers together on riparian restoration projects, building sustainable communities and healthy watersheds. Team Up projects include a number of community partnerships focused on watershed restoration. Stream team captains, highly trained, committed volunteers, lead each Team Up event with support from SOLVE staff. The Green Team program focuses on connecting students with their local natural areas through riparian restoration projects. Schools adopt sites for 5 years, during which classes work with a SOLVE Green Team education specialist and become stewards of their stream. Activities include invasive weed removal, bioengineering projects, planting of native trees and shrubs, and monitoring of the area. Students are given lessons in topics such as watershed basics and plant identification. Green Team allows students to thrive in an outdoor environment while participating in fun, service learning activities. Participate in a SOLVE project and help improve your communities today.